Dan Campbell says he doesn't regret going for it twice.
Stand on it. You got to stand on it. You got to stand
Publicly.
on it. You can't listen. You got to stand on it. Dan came in one way. He came in one type of way. He came in talking shit, talk about biting kneecaps, and he's been riding that wave and staying true to who he is. And his players like it. And you don't get to the biggest game of your career, hell, in the Lions organization, and all of a sudden change who you've been since day one. Would you have liked him to change? Yes. The chance of it happening? Probably not.
But up 17, shouldn't you change something?
Yeah. See,
You're not behind in the game, and you're not only up 7.
Yeah.
You're up by 2 scores.
Yeah.
Why not push it to 3 scores? And I get, that's who we are. But at some point in time, I'm gonna make them beat us. I'm not gonna let the crowd get back into the game if we go for it on 4th and don't get a stop. Because now they go down, they get points, we fumble, and what was a 17-point game is now a 7-point game. And now you got 80,000 back into the game. You let them back into the game. And so I get, this is who Atlanta, I get who you are, but you don't think you want to run the ball some? How does a team that's behind 28-3 run the ball more the second half than the team that's up 28-3? That's all I'm saying, Ocho. Mm-hmm. So how does a team that led the league in rushing and your best rusher only has 2 more carries than Patrick Mahomes? And as a team, you have fewer carries than Isaiah Pacheco has by himself. That's all.
Man. They folded.
I think, Ocho, but I think this. I think we've all regretted something, and our pride wouldn't let us say that publicly.
Right.
But when we alone in ourselves, when we're in our innermost thoughts, man, I could do that over.
You think he feels he should have changed? Like those 4th downs?
Yes. Ocho, you had a 17-point lead. Mm-hmm. And you're a half away from going to the Super Bowl, and you ain't got no regrets?
Right.
None?
Listen, you know what got him here? You know what got the Lions to this point? That same type of aggressive play calling.
But how many games were they
that same belief in his players that they're gonna get the job done when their numbers call.
And let me ask you a question. How many games were they up 17 and played that style?
Yes, I'm with you when you're right.
And that's the thing, Ocho.
I'm with you when you're right.
Ocho, you could do things. Here's the thing, Ocho. You did things differently when you were Chad Johnson coming up than you do right now than your Ocho.
Yeah.
You can't be the same.
Nah.
Adaptability is the greatest key to survival.
Based on circumstance, yes, sir.
So because I've always done it like this, I'm going to continue to do it like this. Mm-hmm. That is a foolish way of thinking.
Right. Yeah.
I think
it's hard to change though. It's hard for a zebra to change his stripes because he's in a different in a different surrounding, in a different setting. A zebra's always going to hold his stripes no matter where he's at.
Right.